Hi, Jake.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, Mark, actually.
Oh, Mark, sorry.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. All right, Jake, how can I help you today?
Yeah, so I've been dealing with kind of this like numbness tingling thing in my palm on my right hand for the last like 2 to 3 weeks. It's sort of come on. It started to get in the way of my job, and I was kind of hoping to seek help for that. So um yeah, I guess I don't know where that leads us, but that's
Okay.
what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess my first question would be, what do you do for a living?
I'm a Overwatch League player. I don't know if you watched it, but it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, are you guys in like a competition right now?
Yeah, we're actually in playoffs right now. So my coach is like,
Um,
you need to get help for this because we need you.
when is your next competition?
2 days from now.
2 days from now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think we can help you out. What Overwatch character do you play?
Play a lot of Genji, dude.
Genji.
Yeah. Do you
Do you
play?
tank? Play a
No.
little bit with my roommate. He sucks, but
Oh, really?
yeah, he's not very good. Neither am I, but he's really bad.
Yeah, most people are.
Um,
Not me though. Is trying to think. No, I play a lot of DPS, a lot of Genji, a lot of Sojourn since Overwatch 2's come out, the
yeah.
usual. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So I'm guessing you play mainly on PC.
yeah, I play a lot of PC.
Okay. Um, so since you're in playoffs, has there been any increase in playing? Actually, I guess my first question would be how much do you play?
I mean, typically I will play 12 hours a day,
12 hours.
or upwards of. Those are the long days, but we usually have practice most of the day, starting from like 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. It's like like normal job hours, but um we have like team meetings and then strategy and then we do a lot of scrims and that sort of thing.
Okay. Okay. And so from that normal 12 hours, has there been an increase in your like activity or intensity since you have entered the playoffs?
Um, Not necessarily. I think it's just more of the same than
Okay.
usual because the last couple years, the previous teams I was on did not make it to playoffs, but this year, being in playoffs has been something new for me. So
Okay.
I think maybe that extra playing time is kind of worn on me.
Okay. And what, so is it in your is it just in one hand,
Yeah, just
your
the right
symptoms?
hand.
And is that your dominant hand? Is that what you
That
play with?
yeah, that's my
Okay.
dominant.
Okay. And then do you find how so the pain that you're feeling, is it constant? Only when you play? Maybe do you find it goes away after you stop playing?
Um, I'd say it's been pretty constant since it came on. It gets worse with playing, and for like a little bit after I get done. Um, I get some rest, but um, typically by the time that we stopped playing, like I really just go to bed. It's better when I wake up in the morning, but we start pretty early after I wake up, so um, pretty soon after I wake up. So um, yeah, I just kind of aggravated every day.
Okay. Um, have you had any injuries to the wrist at all, actually? Anything
Uh,
prior or recently?
Nothing, nothing recently.
Okay. Okay. Can you describe your pain?
Just numbness, tingling for the most part. It gets uncomfortable the more I play, but for while at rest and stuff, it's not anything too bad.
Okay. Is it over your whole hand?
Most of it, I'd say it's a little bit closer to the thumb, but kind of this
Okay.
palm and like some of these fingers.
Okay. Okay. All right. So how would you rate your pain 1 out of 10?
Probably a four.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
And what about when it's at its best?
At its best, probably like a one.
A 1.
It's
Okay.
pretty persistent.
Have you noticed any color or temperature changes?
Um, no.
No. Okay.
No.
Um, okay. I think I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. I do want to do just one quick test for you real quick.
Okay.
Um, so I want you on the palm side of your wrist, right below, like right where your crease is on
Hmm.
your wrist. I want you just with one hand, maybe with like two fingers, I want you to just tap that like that crease and
Okay.
just keep tapping it. Do you notice any increase in your symptoms at all?
Um, I can start to feel it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I want you to maybe start coming up and I want you to start like tapping throughout your palm, like just near your thumb side.
Yeah.
Do you feel, do you see, what do you feel there?
Um, I feel it a little bit more like in my fingertips too when that
Okay.
happens.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. Um, so there's definitely a lot of things that we could do for this. It's very common. And it is a product of you obviously over or not overplaying, but you playing Overwatch for these long hours. Um, so the good news is that we can actually help this. So
Okay.
um, the first thing I think that would be very beneficial is if you go on Amazon there are different mouses that you could use if you just type in carpal tunnel for mouses. Uh, they will help kind of keep a more neutral wrist when you do. Test it
Okay.
out and see how you do with that mouse. Obviously, if it affects your playing, I would scrap that idea. You can also look at carpal tunnel wristbands to try and keep a more neutral wrist as well. Again, see how you do with it. If it affects your playing, scrap it.
Okay.
So kind of surf the web a little bit and see. I would share my screen, but right now I'm unable to. Um, Another thing I think that would be beneficial is if you go to the store and you get Dixie cups. If you
Okay.
fill up those Dixie cups with water, freeze them, and then maybe before you play and after you play, if you just tear the Dixie cup off and you'll have this nice block of ice, and then just massage your wrist with that ice, I think that would be very helpful. The
Okay.
big thing for carpal tunnel is just resting. Obviously, this is a little bit different situation because you're unable to rest. So we're
Sure.
gonna try and mitigate your symptoms.
Okay.
Another thing, if you have like a tennis ball or do you have a water bottle near you?
Yeah, I'm going right here.
Okay, so perfect. So if you lay that down and then I have a Lysol can, you can just roll. So just like the palmar side of your wrist,
Okay.
just kind of roll those flexor tendons. Just kind of roll those muscles out. It's kind of like a light massage. Don't go too far towards your palm because you might start increasing some symptoms. So stay pretty close to the elbow and
Okay.
just kind of massage all those flexor tendons. These are good to do in between games, just kind of anytime. And then the last thing I kind of want you to do is we call these nerve glides. We're gonna try so that numbness and tingling that you feel um, is obviously the nerve. So I'm gonna help you try and glide that nerve so it doesn't get as stuck, basically. So
Okay.
all I want you to do is I want you to come up like you're trying to carry like a waiter tray,
Okay.
and then try and keep your shoulder down. Really try and like depress that shoulder, and then all I want you to do is keeping your wrist extended, just come just straight out, just like that. So you might feel that the tingling, the case of the weirds that you feel. Maybe just do that maybe like 10 times just to kind of keep that nerve from flossing so it doesn't get caught anywhere. And then
Yeah,
do you kind of feel that?
yeah, I can feel that.
Okay. And then I'll write these up in a little paper and shoot you an email with everything.
Okay.
So again, look on Amazon and then do those things that we've kind of talked about and see how those feel. Um, and then if you have any questions or concerns, you can always shoot me an email or call me.
Okay, sounds great. Um,
Do you have any questions for me at all?
no, I think you covered everything.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Good luck in 2 days and keep me posted.
Yeah, will do. Thanks so much, Marcus.
No problem.